Alright guys, I want to do a little review on HGLT supplements, in particular the GO2 MAX, the Turk Builder Max, and also the multivitamin. Now, before we get started, don't make fun of my hair. Please don't make fun of my hair. There's nothing to make fun about. It's normal. It's normal. It's normal. Now, I'll fully admit, I think I'm only on, let's see. Yeah. So I'm on day 6. I don't know if you can see that. Day 6 of the tablets here for Turk Builder Max. And I'm only on like day 3 of taking GO2 Max. Now, unlike some people, I'm not taking GO2 Max as like a workout supplement, just like a daily vitamin, like a vitamin, basically. Okay, so I just got done with shift number 1. Today is my first day of using Turkesterone, the Turk Builder Max, I think is what it's called. I'm on one pill. That's it. I think it's doing something. I only got 7 hours of sleep last night, and I feel great. Like I feel like I could just do another shift. I'm still a little, famished because I haven't eaten much, but still, like I could totally do another shift right now, just energy wise. So long as I'm taking it like once a day, maybe even like multiple times a day, then I think I'm fine. The main thing I'm particularly looking for is improvement in my day-to-day life regardless. Although with Turk Builder Max, I'm particularly looking forward to the muscle building effects. And also when Will Tennyson talked about the appetite reduction stuff, that really piqued my interest as well. And well, now they're here. And I also have one more container of Turk Builder coming in. All right, guys, today is day 2 of taking the Turk Builder Max right here. I feel great. I didn't get to record last night because I was just so tired I passed out. But that's been my first day experience. I woke up, felt normal, after taking the tablet, just a single tablet. And I didn't really notice it until the end of my first 6-hour shift, but I felt great. I was super energized, even right now. I woke up an hour ago and I still feel great. Not really super fatigued. And even during the second shift, I was super energetic. I didn't do physically a whole lot on my second shift, but I was just talking the whole time. Customers I think felt welcomed. And even when I got home last night, that was, I think, a side effect of the Turk, is I went to bed pretty much on time. I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it. And I feel awake right now. Oh man, but now it is time I am out of my GNC branded vitamins, so I'm running into my HGLT multivitamins now. There we go. Wow, they look a little odd. I was not expecting a white tablet or capsule. All right, vitamins go. But yeah, I'll let you guys, I thankfully, because I take it in the morning, I haven't experienced the lack of sleep. If anything, it's really helping so far. I will say, I don't know if I absolutely need Turk Builder. I'm only 21. I don't absolutely need it, I think, but it's helping so far. And I wanted to I wanted to fully explain as to how. So one of the final nails in the coffin that actually got me to buy Turk Builder was the fact that he mentioned, now that they're in these packs right here, they're a bit easier to maintain the quality of, which I agree. So far, every single tablet that I've taken has had pretty much the same effect across those 5 days. I want to count today, but I think it hasn't even kicked in yet because it usually takes me between 1 and 2 hours to actually feel anything. But that goes to show that it does work. It is kind of in a way its own pre-workout. Now, I can only speak to the short-term effects of this stuff because I am obviously, no one's going to build muscle in 5 days, especially anything that's visible. However, what I absolutely can speak to is the energy. And although I've only had one full training session since I started this stuff, I've been working 7 days a week, so it's been tough to fit in working out in there. I've absolutely felt the energy throughout my entire day. My work days go not just by faster, but they also just go by easier because I'm just so much more energetic. Now, if I just start building muscle off of this and getting more toned just from taking this stuff, then that's great. That's fantastic. But in particular, I think the energy boost has been the best so far. And also, just as a quick side, I was taking a GNC multivitamin beforehand, and now I'm taking this stuff, and I see very little to no difference at all in effectiveness. So I'm just gonna keep taking this one, or I guess more importantly, I'm just gonna take the one that's cheaper because I work at GNC at the moment, so getting them at that there is probably gonna be cheaper. But until that time comes, I'll just run through this. See what happens. And again, so far, zero difference. Now, I will say next week is going to be more focused on the GO2 Max because then I'll at least be able to speak on some of the effects. I know one of the shortest term benefits is your cardiovascular health is going to improve, but that's something I haven't even gotten to experience yet because I am so tired after I go home from work that I don't want to do cardio. I think a lot of my benefits so far have been because of this. I'm just so unbelievably happy that to begin with, I was not a non-responder to this stuff because for one thing, it's $70. It's expensive. It's pretty expensive. And now I have no excuse to call Greg a liar because he isn't. Like, this stuff actually gives me so much energy throughout the day. And like I said before, I only have one training session under my belt at the moment with Turk Builder. And I wish I had an Apple Watch so I could show you, but I've been having very consistent, like, all right to good sleep off this stuff. I won't say it's gotten better, but it definitely has not gotten worse, like some people say. Although I'm awake at 5:30 these days, and then I go to bed at like maybe 10, 11 p.m. So I think I have a bit of a better standing than some people do. And like I said before, just the fact that it gets me through my day is better than having it go have my training be better. I know some people may view it as the other way around, but working 7 days a week and working more than 40 hours in a week just makes it like you just want you want something to keep you going. Especially since I've been learning a lot about caffeine timing recently. The fact that you shouldn't be having caffeine like this amount of time after waking up. I think it's like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then like I can't remember which study I saw this on, but it was either 4 hours before bed. No, I was wrong. 9 hours before bed. So I just need something that I can take daily that isn't caffeine that'll keep me energized. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but you see how my hands are pretty red right now? Usually they'd be like purple or pink, but I think either the GO2 Max or the Turk Builder, because those are the only two things that I've taken that are different since the last maybe year, that could possibly affect my blood pressure and how it's pumping through my body. Throughout my entire life, I've had awful blood flow, just in general. I've had to go to the doctor multiple times as a kid just to figure out what's wrong with me. But I would wake up and my hands are either like blue or purple. And then throughout the day, I'll notice that too. But now, like, seeing that they're red, I think is a much better sign that it's actually, my blood is flowing. My blood is doing something. I haven't heard anybody else say these things about Turk Builder or GO2 Max. I'll have to watch more videos on it to be sure. But as far as I'm aware, I'm the only person who's mentioned that my blood flow has gotten better. I can't pinpoint specifically what's been doing that, but I have been taking Turk Builder longer, so it may be that. I'll just have to look up how fast NMN can actually affect your body. But anyways, going forward, I just plan on taking more of this stuff. Like, just keep on doing it every single day. If I can get it super backstocked, then maybe I'll take more than one of these pills a day. But at the moment, if I'm taking Greg's supplements, I may as well take his advice too, and not take more than what makes me happy. If this works for me, I'm just going to keep taking it. Although if the benefits slow down, I'll take more. Not to mention, keep your eye out on the on those 3-pack sales. Like I got the GO2 Max February package. You get 3 bottles of GO2 Max for $100. I took advantage of that for sure. I gave my dad a bottle because he's old, and also I was gonna give my mom one, but she's waiting to see how I respond to it. So hopefully this will just help people understand that this stuff actually does work. At the very least, Turk Builder Max works. I can't fully speak to GO2 Max yet. I think it's doing something, but I don't know for sure. That's my official 5-day review so far. Technically 6. I even, like the little drug dealer I am, money, I sold 10 of them to a buddy of mine, a friendo, if you will. But at the moment, I'm still taking the same supplements that I mentioned last time, like creatine, like for muscle building anyways, creatine, Turk Builder, that's kind of it. I guess protein powder, if you count that as a supplement, I count it as a food. But I digress. That is going to be the end of this video. It's going to be super short. I just wanted to give a quick review and update of how that's been going. Also, because I'm editing this and uploading it on the same day, so I got to make it a little easier on myself. But for now, I'll talk to you guys later.